I was interested to know how you came to choose Ahkenaten and what his character means to you as an individual as well as a sculptress.
He's a very forceful historical character, if not one of the most forceful. But he was also a benign historical character, which, if you know much about history, it's quite unusual. And of course he was married to the most beautiful woman in history. We know she was beautiful because we have sculptures of her, Queen Nefertiti. So, and we know he was a very fond father. He had at least 6 daughters, and he was known to be very fond of them. And when he was dying, he wanted to pass his throne on to one of them, and maybe her partner. And I think in a sort of ceremony married her for that reason. But I don't think it's the kind of marriage we think of today. I think it was the priest taking the priest of his own religion taking a consort. So a consort would be a better word. A regent consort even.
So while you've been sculpting Ahkenaten, what are your takes, I should say, on his temperament?
His big personality, you mean?
His big personality, and how that relates to his mixed-race origins.
Oh, well, his mother was a very powerful woman, Queen Tia, from Africa. There are sculptures remaining of her, so we definitely know how African and how dominant she was from the head that we have of her. And he is hopefully portrayed as a mixed-race person in my sculpture. All the photographs of the sculptures tell us that. And he's also a very dominant but humorous character, as I see him, and I hope I've portrayed that. Powerful, but somebody with a sense of humour. And of course he did further the worship of light, and following his father's footsteps, he veered towards monotheism as opposed to all the other worshipping of gods that went on in Egypt. He wanted to further that idea of there being only one god behind all the other gods, and he related this one god to light as an expression of this God, this one being that created the universe. And we today still do that. We still equate God with light. So in that sense, we are all followers of his belief system.